What is going on, everybody? It's Jackie Terry once again. And I just want to talk about force reps and how they're highly beneficial in your gains, muscle growth, muscle fibers. And what I mean by force reps is when you're going for that final rep and you're going for that final rep of 10. And if you got a workout partner, a spotter, don't just put the bar up at 10. Go for it. Tell them to give you a force reps. And the force reps consist of a 2-finger spot or a palm. And what that's going to do, or even taps. And what that's going to do is going to enable you to get more reps in, causing you to stimulate more muscle growth. So the more reps you get in, are highly beneficial because it's going to burn a lot more calories, you're going to burn a lot more fat, you're going to increase your endurance, your stamina, everything is going to kick in. Strength training, depending on how light or heavy the weight is, always go past your rep maximum, because once you go past your rep maximum, then that's when those force reps come in, and that's when that spotter is necessary. So if you got a training partner and you're going to a 10 rep max, always do a little bit of force reps, because now you're stimulating your muscles. So if I'm on the bench press and I'm doing a rep of 10 and I know I'm tired, my muscles are fatigued and are into failure, my workout partner is going to be there to give me those force reps so I can at least get about 6 or 7 more reps, causing to stimulate more muscle growth in my chest, more muscle growth in my shoulders and my triceps. So always do force reps, because it's gonna come in handy in the long run, especially if you got a training partner. Take full advantage of your training partner, whoever you're training with, because in the long run, it's going to help you out. It's going to get you more cut, more ripped, and it's also going to push your body to the very limit. It's going to stimulate muscle growth by just getting those extra reps in. When you get to a weight where you're comfortable at, when you get down to maybe, for instance, for me, when I get down to a weight where I'm comfortable at, which is well under the 300s, that's when I get my reps in. And that's when the force reps essentially come in. And this is where you cut up, you guys. This is exactly where you cut up. You touch on that heavy weight for the strength gains on the reverse pyramid set. You definitely want to touch on that heavy weight with a good spot. But as you get lower in weight, the reps will essentially increase. So this is where you're going to get all that cutness from. You're going to get all the cutness on your chest. This is where you're going to cut up. So it's very important when you drop that weight that you get as many reps as possible. Clean reps. When you start to struggle a little bit, immediately call out for a spot. Once again, correct way of spotting is a 2-finger or essentially a palm or even taps. The main focus is to keep that momentum moving. You want to keep the momentum coming. So when you're doing your reps, you always want to keep that momentum. So your spotter is there to help you regain that momentum that you might have lost. You will go into muscle failure doing these reps, because essentially your body is already exhausted from doing all that heavy weight. Now you're touching up on the cardio. Now you're touching up on the calorie burning. Now you're touching up on a high intensity rep, and keep lowering that weight. Each time you lower the weight, your reps will increase. And when the reps do increase, work out at a high volume. You can either do fast reps, slow control reps, or you can even do hold reps, which I really like doing. Holding that weight in the air just like this, you're not getting any momentum. So when I'm on that bench press and I do a hold rep with light weight, I'm essentially not getting any momentum coming off my chest. So I'm relying on pure strength just to hold that weight. And as you see on a bench press, if I just hold it just like this for about 10 seconds, my whole chest is literally building up. My whole chest. As you see, I got these cuts in my chest. That's from hold reps. That's from doing hold reps all the time, essentially with light weight. Once again, you guys, you don't have to go necessarily heavy all the time. You can get a really good pump with lightweight if you know how to do it. And with lightweight, something that you can handle, I prefer to do pause reps and hold reps because it's definitely going to strengthen up all your joints. It's going to strengthen up your chest, especially on a bench press. It's going to strengthen up your chest, shoulders, triceps, even lats, and primarily your back. Because once again, you're holding it and you're relying on pure strength just to hold that weight up for about 10 seconds. Once again, you want to add notches to it as well. So come down a little bit to like maybe 5 inches away from your chest and hold it for about 10 seconds. Raise up, hold it for at least about 10 seconds, and then raise all the way up and hold it for at least about 10 seconds. So once again, you're working all different parts of your chest doing this. You know, you're working up all different parts just by simply switching your position. Just by simply switching your position on the hold reps, you can work out different parts of the chest. And if you want to even go more intense with it, you could widen your grip and do hold reps as well, which is going to spread out that outer side of the chest. And once again, it's going to strengthen up all your joints. Just go on the wide grip. So you can also do a wide grip pause rep. So there's many different ways you can build your chest up. You can gain muscle. You can gain strength. It's all about knowing how to do it and switching your workout routines up. What type of intensity you work out, because high intensity plays a lot of part in your strength gains and cutting fat. So if you work out at a high intensity, and what I mean by high intensity is your rest breaks only take maybe 10 seconds. That's all you get for a rest break is 10 seconds during a high intensity workout. You want to rest up, you want to stress those joints out, and then you want to get right back into it, because once again, your heart rate is increasing. Everything is increasing when doing high intensity workouts. So you want to work out at high intensity. You want to keep your rep speed going. Rep speed is very important, and you don't have to just be limited to one rep speed. You could change your reps. You can change them. You could change your rep speed if you wanted to in the middle of a set. You could change it. So know this, there's no rules to anything when lifting weights. You know, you can change your rep speed in the middle of a set. So if I'm going a fast pace right now, just getting that really good fast pace pump, immediately I could slowly change into a slow rep, or I could change into a pause rep, once again confusing all different parts of my bicep. So you can do this with anything. So it's all about experimenting on how your body works and what you can handle.